My name is Jacqueline Hall, and I'm here to talk about my internship project for the spring semester. I did my internship at the Lakewood Blue Claws, the minor league affiliates of the Philadelphia Phillies. So I will introduce my project now. A quick overview. The project I chose was to organize just basic information that we needed to let game day staffers know about, and it also ended up helping the director of food and beverage. I pretty much just made binders to hold all the information and to kind of make everything easier. So as I said, it's to organize a lot of the information needed for all the workers during the game day and to have all the information just located in one area when it's not at that point it's not all over the place and just kind of thrown everywhere. So one of the first things I did was make an ingredients binder. This just includes copies of all the main products used in the stand. It's helpful for both the staff and the fans, um, just because we don't know everything off the top of our heads. So if someone asks a question and we don't know what they're looking for, we kind of just give them the book and they can look through it. It's in a central location for both stands, so first and third base both have them. We also use it in case the party deck needs it and anyone else. We have all the ingredients written down and ready to go. And like I said, there's just no guessing at that point. So if someone says they're allergic to a certain dye or just something they can't have, if we don't know if it's in there and we say that it is and it actually isn't, like it can kind of just cause some trouble. So there's just no guessing involved, which is a good thing to have. And then next I made the concession stand binder. There's one for first and third base. As I mentioned before, it has a lot of game day staff information in it. What it includes is the full season schedule for the Blue Claws, so everyone knows when they're home. It includes the homestand schedule, which is a day-to-day schedule of when everyone will be working, when they come in, their report times, all that stuff. It includes day off request forms, the voucher count log, which I will get into, and the waste log as well. And then also register operation steps for any new people that we bring in, and all of the all-you-can-eat information of when we have it, like what game days, what they can get, their snack package, and it just kind of keeps things organized from day to day. So as I mentioned before, the voucher catalog is actually one of my bigger portions of this project. For the vouchers, we get vouchers almost every game day. Sundays and Mondays, kids eat free, so that's a big day. Tuesdays, seniors eat free, so that's another one we have to count. Season ticket holders with their packages, they get free food as well through vouchers. And these can include a small hot dog, tenders and fries, getting a free beer, whether it be ice cream, anything like that. So when it comes to the voucher catalog, we separate them by the day within the homestand. So this past homestand, we had a Thursday game. So the date will be on it, what stand it was in, all the cashiers' names are on there, and then how many they brought in. And they also have to be put into the register every night as well. And this is just used to see how many vouchers each cashier gets, so it kind of makes counting easier. I do have to go back and recount them because the final counts are used for billbacks because vouchers are given out with ticket plans, and so whatever we bring in voucher-wise gets billed back to the front office because of the food cost. So this is basically the master copy of our voucher catalog that I had made. And as you can see, it just has the title of what it is. It has all the registers, not all the register numbers, 1 through 12. Third base concession stand has 12 registers, so all the cashiers' names will be written there. You'll have the location, the date, the stand manager who kind of oversees everything, making sure it goes all right. And then underneath cashier name, you have kids eat free, seniors eat free, small hot dog, season ticket holder fry, you have the beer, the tender, the burger. So whatever they get that night and whatever cashier kind of brings it in, it will go under their name. And then right down here, there is a total daily total, so we add them all up, make sure everything's good to go, we'll recount them. And this is a completed copy. This is something that I have to do at the end of every homestand. I do this for our director of food and beverage, and then we give it back to the front office when we do bill backs. We have to write down every single voucher, where it came from, all the totals, everything like that. So for every homestand, I went in and I made a separate spreadsheet. Has all the dates at the top, all the vouchers that we get. If we get one that's not on there, I will add it in for our manager copy, and then I will divide them up by first and third base. So for example, on opening night, April 14th, we had the season ticket holder a small hot dog voucher, so first base had 69 and third base had 91. So I went in, I recounted them, kind of made everything organized, so at the end of the homestand, it's easier for our director to kind of go in and look over them and make sure it's all okay. And then we have our waste log, which is also separated by day within the homestand. It just helps us track how the back of house is doing with the line judging and how much product we're wasting. And it's also a good way to train the back of house on how to judge the lines and read the game situation. So when it comes to judging lines, you have to kind of look at every once in a while, see how they are, see how much food you have. If you have to drop more or you have to make more, then you have to make it. But if not, you can kind of ease back and kind of see how things go from there. So this is actually a completed waste log. If you were to take out all the numbers, that would be your master copy. I just changed the dates up top for whatever homestand it is, for whatever concession stand it is. But every night they go in. Mostly everything is counted individually, so burgers are singular. So on the 15th of April, we threw out 19 burgers. That is quite a few. And then we go into the chicken sandwiches, chicken tenders, and fries. We actually do by the bag. We kind of guesstimate that. We see how much we see how much we throw away and kind of do it by bag. And then you have your jumbo hot dogs, your regular hot dogs. We do everything from the popcorn that we get from our popcorn stand, the pork roll that we make, the pretzels, everything, just because we want to see how our waste is going, how much we're throwing away, because it is expensive to run a food and beverage operation and we don't want to keep throwing everything away. So we'd rather train them better on line judging. And then, as I mentioned, like productivity with making these binders and having everything in one organized place, it kind of just has an improvement in how we track everything. I'm able to go in every night to each stand, pick up the sheet that I need for the day, put it into the computer, have it done already, and not have everything everywhere. It's very organized, it's very structured. I can get it done that night, have it ready to go for bill backs by the end of the homestand, so the day afterwards we can bring it up front and kind of get that off our plate, especially with inventory and everything like that we have to do. So it just organizes everything. It's a centralized location for any food related questions when it comes to any of the fans needing any help with anything. And that is my project.